Welcome back to My Little Pony and Friends. Da, 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 da. As I said, the smooth-haired guinea pigs originally came from this island, whereas we were bred to be kept by royalty. But the smooth-haired guinea pigs did have something special about their island. The secret of how to stop the black pony of darkness was there. It was hidden in a very special place, I've been told. There was only one Abyssinian guinea pig who lived there, and he was a direct ancestor of me. His name was... oh no, I've forgotten. But he was the ruler of the small ginger guinea pigs. And he hid the secret of how to stop the black pony of darkness. But I've forgotten where he hid it. And anyway, the Isle of Guinea Pig has long since disappeared. There was a terrible earthquake on the Isle of Guinea Pig, and must have been my great, I'll never mind how many greats, but he, being the king, helped everybody off of the island, which is how we come to have so many small ginger guinea pigs on Earth today and in Ponyland. Everybody stood and stared at Dodge. Even if we could find the Isle of Guinea Pig, I bet I would not be able to remember where this secret was kept. But I do know something. I'm sure it had something to do with water and something to do with a snake. So how can we find out where the Isle of Guinea Pig is? Said a voice from behind Desiree. Desiree turned round and saw Pinkie Pie. "Oh, it's you," Desiree said. "I've never met you before." "This," said Dodge, "is Pinkie Pie. We went to Ponyville, which is part of Ponyland, except that Ponyville is now growing. And so, Ponyville is going to split up with Ponyland by going to a big place, which they are going to call Ponyville, via a bridge. Then, well, anyway, she came from there, and we thought that she might be able to help." "Help with what?" said Desiree. "Well, with the black pony," said Dodge. "But hopefully the black pony's gone now," Desiree said. "But that's the reason that we've come here," said Lofty, coming up the garden. "Oh, you're here as well." "Yes, and so's my owner and Twinkle's owner," said Dodge. "But," said Twinkle, "the reason we've come here is to tell you that the black pony of darkness is back." Desiree looked completely shocked by this, having thought that he had gone for good. In fact, she looked so shocked that the two guinea pigs were worried that she might faint. "Sit down," said Twinkle. Yes, there's a wall there. As if Desiree didn't know her own garden. Just sit on it, just for a minute, and we'll tell you what's going on, said Twinkle. Desiree sat down on the wall, and the two guinea pigs, still worried that she might faint, began racing round her and singing a song. A song all about their problems. I'm sorry that we had to come here. It really was a last resort. Please do not think that's really what we don't want. There's no need to worry. No need to worry. We only came to say Locket's in trouble. Locket's in trouble. We only came to say that from yesterday Locket's really in trouble. Locket's in trouble. Locket's in trouble. We only came to say that from yesterday Locket's really in trouble. While flying together through the weird woods, Lovely turned round to see her friend. But when she turned, she saw Locket was not here. She just was not there. I searched for her everywhere, but she had disappeared. Locket's in trouble. Locket's in trouble. We only came to say that from yesterday Locket's really in trouble. Locket's in trouble. Locket's in trouble. We only came to say that from yesterday Locket's really in trouble. The BP always comes on such cold days when everyone's feeling low. Think he's back again to cause us ponies pain. Where else could our poor Locket go? Locket's in trouble. Locket's in trouble. We only came to say that from yesterday Locket's really in trouble. Locket's in trouble. Locket's in trouble. We only came to say that from yesterday Locket's really in trouble. We only came to say that from yesterday we're in trouble. It is now the 8th of January, so I'm going to have to catch up. It's now about 8:25 in the evening on the 8th of January, as I said. So I'm going to catch up before I have my tea. Mummy is just in the lounge writing a letter. It's actually after I had my tea and after we went to Chestnut Lodge, so now it's about 12:30, meaning it's actually the 9th of January. The guinea pigs are having their party in the back room, as you could hear from Sparkle's squeaking. Twinkle and Dodge came over to Desiree together with Pinkie Pie and started discussing their plans. So Locket's in trouble, Desiree said. What was it that your owner said, Dodge? I don't know what my owner said, but I do know what I believe. I think that the black pony came along when he thought it was very cold. Lofty did say that it actually started to snow while they were out. So probably while it was snowing, the Black Pony's tornado came along and swept up our poor Locket, meaning that she's now in the Black Pony's dungeon. I'm sorry that we had to bring you this news on Christmas Day, chimed in Twinkle. In the corner of the garden, Truly, Lancer and Lofty started to have a conversation. The two guinea pigs tried desperately to shout over the top of them, because really they were only a few footsteps away for Desiree, or about 30 paw steps away for Sparkle and Splodge, or rather Twinkle and Dodge in this case. Why did they have to be so noisy trying to work out plans to stop the Black Pony of Darkness when Desiree, Pinkie Pie, Twinkle and Dodge were trying to work out plans themselves? Well, said Dodge, what can we do? What was it that your owner said? Desiree asked. I don't know what my owner said, but I do know what I think. Well, actually Lofty said that it started to snow and that the Black Pony sent his tornado, which was what Locket was swept up in. So Locket is probably in his dungeon now. So, somehow, we need help. I'll come back with you, said Desiree. No, I don't want to ruin your Christmas completely. Anyway, I don't want your parents to know. They've probably forgotten about us by now, or rather pretended that it was all just a dream that they saw us in a Christmas show. Well, said Desiree, then I'll come another time. A perfect plan, said Dodge, and the two guinea pigs ran towards their owners, singing Jingle Bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Right, I'll come on the 8th or 9th of January when all the Christmas decorations are away and Christmas is finished, said Desiree. That's right, said Twinkle. The 8th or 9th of January. That is a perfect plan, Desiree. I'm sure that you will be able to save Locket. That is an absolutely perfect plan. And the three ponies stopped having their conversation to hear all about the two guinea pigs and Desiree's plan. As the two guinea pigs finished explaining it a few minutes later, the three ponies smiled.
Desiree, it's time to come in for your Christmas dinner.
I'd better rush, Desiree said. Otherwise, they'll know that you're out here, because they'll come out here shouting again. Oh, yes. Come on, ponies. What? Said Twinkle. What is it that we're supposed to be doing? I believe there is something that we are supposed to give today. That's right! You know, the Presents. You know? said, as though Desiree was stupid and couldn't spell. Oh yes, you're right, Twinkle, said his owner. Oh, these are for you. The pony pulled several brightly coloured parcels out of her bag. There's a gift from me, Twinkle. And who are these from? Paradise, Cupcake, Sweet Stuff, and Galaxy. They asked me to pass them on to you. Yes, and I put Sparkle's name on my present just in case he needed some help in getting the one. Oh, thank you, said Desiree, but hadn't I better open them here? Otherwise... No. You don't have time now. We've got to get you back inside before anybody notices that you're taking rather a long time to answer their call. And then somebody will realise that we're out here and they'll come out and they'll... Oh no! Dodge's paw flew to his head and he dashed round and round in circles as though something as terrible as the sky falling down was about to happen. Don't worry, Dodge, Desiree said. She tried to pick him up, but he dodged her hand, which is how he got his name. Oh, will you give her my present, or otherwise they'll come out and they'll catch us, and then everything will go wrong, and then there'll be no plan, and then the world will be deserted. Life will end. The world will end. The world is going to end if you don't give her my present. Oh no! And Dodge started running round in circles again, his squeaks getting higher and higher pitched. His owner passed her some presents out of his bag. Dodge immediately calmed down. I was singing the first Noel at the time that present was being wrapped up, he said. And he started to sing again. The first Noel. And it seemed to go on forever. Oh, he said when he finally finished. And there's a present there from my friends Speckles the Dalmatian and Springfield the Tubby Cat and their owners Sweetheart and Bright Eyes. And yes, I have some presents from you, from me and North Star, Wind Whistler, Bouncy and Heartthrob. Oh, and Surprise. Now, you better hurry, Desiree. Yes, you better hurry up. Otherwise, there's no chance that they won't know about us. Well, thanks again for the presents, Desiree said, and rushed inside. Or started to, and then thought, I can't take all these parcels inside, or they'll know. Then just leave them on the ground out here and take them in after dinner. But it's starting to rain, Desiree said. I'll put them all in this bag, said Dodge's owner. It's waterproof and you can come out here after your dinner. That's a good idea, said Dodge. That way, they don't have to find out about us. Hello again. Sam late. Pinkie Pie rushed down the rainbow and nobody had even noticed that she'd gone. In her hoof was a bunch of flowers, all blue and white. Some winter flowers from Ponyville, she said. I just brought them down the rainbow now. And she shoved them in the waterproof bag. Well, I'm going in now, said Desiree, but thanks again. And she looked around at the ponies as they waved and went back up the rainbow. She would have to come and visit them soon. But try as she might, Desiree did not get a chance until the 9th of January. First it had been Christmas Day, then Boxing Day. The 2 days afterwards, David was off because it was a weekend. So that was the 27th and 28th. The 29th he got off, which was the Monday. The Tuesday he hadn't got off, but then they were catching up on schoolwork. Wednesday and Thursday were New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, which David had got off. Then again on Friday they'd been catching up with schoolwork. Saturday and Sunday, of course, David was off again and they were going out. So that, by this time, was the 4th. Then the 5th, Desiree was catching up on schoolwork. The 6th, she was enjoying the decorations before they got taken down. But actually the tree got left up. They decided that they were going to decorate it every month. So on the 7th, Desiree was decorating it, or rather coming up with ideas. On the 8th, she was decorating it. On the 9th, well, that is where we come to it. She woke up on the 9th, and, of course, she had her breakfast, and then they did some schoolwork, and then they did something else, and something else, and something else, until it dragged on until nearly 5:30 in the afternoon. And it was dark by this time. So Desiree pretended to go into the back room and told Mummy she'd be just behind the door. But really, she opened up the sliding door between the back room and the garden and slipped outside. She made sure she didn't close it properly. Then, before she'd gone, she put on a tape of her voice, and she left Sparkle in the back room so that he could shout in Desiree's voice back at Mummy, because he'd recently worked out how to do her voice, he thought, and it was quite realistic. So she dashed down the garden and went up the rainbow. Oh, I forgot to tell you what the ponies had given her. Twinkle had given her a chewed up Happy Dino treat. So they obviously sold Happy Dino treats in Ponyland. His owner had given her some hair ribbons for her ponies. Dodge had given her a chewed up nibble stick. And his owner had given her 3 MLPs, Snowflake, Sunlight and Sundance, who he'd supposedly found when he'd secretly come down to Earth and gone to a car boot sale. Desiree was not going to ask how the ponies had been bought, and a £5 note, which has obviously been changed from 5 jangles. Lofty, meanwhile, had given her some sequins and cloth so that she could make cloaks for her ponies. Desiree went up the rainbow and Well, I'd better explain this to you. When she got halfway up the rainbow, there were several different tracks she could take. One rainbow took her up to the front of Paradise Estate. One rainbow took her up to the middle of the hill in Paradise Land. A third rainbow took her to Flutter Valley. A fourth rainbow took her to the bottom of the Black Mountains, and a fifth rainbow was going to lead into Ponyville. But the ponies had not quite finished work on it. It would lead to the steps at the front of Celebration Castle. Desiree went up to Paradise Estate first and asked if Truly and Lofty were at home, but apparently they'd gone to Paradise Land to see their friend. Desiree took the shortcut down the rainbow and up into the Paradise Land rainbow, and when she went to see if they were there, it turned out that not even Lancer was there. In fact, they'd all gone down to the shops. Desiree went down into the shopping centre and was just looking for them when she spotted Pinkie Pie. What was she doing in the middle of Paradise Land? If you're looking for those three ponies, Truly, Lancer and Lofty, they are in the ice cream parlour, which is just at the bottom of this road, which is... I know where it is, Desiree said. Thank you, and thank you for the flowers. Desiree went down the road to the ice cream parlour and went inside. She saw the three ponies all sitting round eating strawberry surprise ice creams. Oh, you're finally here, are you? Well, I thought you'd at least be at home, Desiree said. I mean, you knew I was coming. First I went to Paradise Estate and you'd gone. Then I came to Paradise Land and you'd gone. I wondered where you all were. It's only that Pinkie Pie was at the bottom of the road when she told me where you were. Well, anyway, now you're here, said Lofty. Sit down and we'll get you one of these strawberry surprise ice creams. It's only 2 jangles. Isn't that right, Starlight? That's right, said Starlight. But I said that you could have the 4th free. But before you didn't want one. Yes, but now that Desiree's here, she ought to have one. I'm alright, said Desiree. No, you have one. It's for free anyway. And Desiree and the three ponies sat there and discussed their plan. First of all, said Desiree, we'll have to find out where Locket is. Because she's probably somewhere in the Black Mountains. Or will she be in Nightmare Land? You know, the Black Pony's woods. I don't know, said Truly. But I would guess that she's probably in the Black Mountains. That's where the Black Pony keeps most of his prisoners. But he could have changed by now, as I said. Well, I don't think that we should go in twos, said Lancer. No, joined in Lofty. It's safer if we all go in a group. That way there's less chance that the Black Pony will catch all of us, and, well, we'll know if the others have been captured, said Truly. That's right, said Desiree. So we'll go and investigate the Black Mountains first, followed by Nightmareland. Oh, and thank you for the presents. To find out if the plan works, when they finally finished eating their strawberry surprise ice creams, you'll have to go to tape 2 of Lofty and Locket, Best Friends Separated, which is even more exciting than tape 1. Do you enjoy doing puzzles? If so, then we have the magazine for you. A Mummy's Activity Book is now available in all good bookshops. Mummy's Activity Book is the best, much better than the rest.